Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new football manager journey. I am Argha, and today we embark on an exciting adventure with a club that has seen its fair share of ups and downs. Last season, Wigan Athletic suffered the heartbreak of relegation to the League One. To make things even more challenging, they begin the season with 8-point penalty. But here's the exciting part: we have been appointed as the manager as we lead Wigan back to glory. We'll be tasked with rebuilding the squad, developing young talents, and navigating the treacherous waters of League One. Along the way, we will encounter moments of triumph and tribulation, and I will need your help and support as we aim for the ultimate goal: promotion and journey back to the glory days to Premier League. So, whether you are a devoted fan of the Latics, a football manager enthusiast, or an inspiring underdog story, here's the place to be. Subscribe, like, and join us as we fight to restore Wigan Athletic's glory and create our own legacy. Wigan is a club with a lot of history, having been founded 91 years ago in 1932. Wigan play their home matches at DW Stadium, and this is where we will look to bring glory back to. Looking into the club vision here, we're required to work within the payroll budget. I mean, that's expected. The club having so much financial troubles, improve the reputation, that is perfectly fine. We also need to avoid relegation from the League One. I mean, that is expected. And other clubs, we are just expected to be competitive. So this is a goal which I think is achievable with Wigan this season. Coming to the supporter profile, I mean, this is a club with a massive supporter base, 292k followers on social media. Looking at the transfers here, that's already been done before we have joined the club. We have done 475k worth of business. That's pretty good business, but expected as the team came down from the championship. As far as players coming in, we have got like 7 players on loan, 5 signings. So the club has done its bit in order to get it players for League One. Looking into the finances now, I'm pleasantly surprised to see 1.2 million in the bank. I mean, of course, I've not managed much in League One, so I do not know how much this money goes. Transfer budget is almost non-existent, 50,000. I don't think we'll get much done. And in terms of payroll, I mean, we are just under the wage budget, so we don't have much room there. Okay, 67,000 in expenditure. That's I do not know where it has gone. For financial fair play wise, we seem to be okay for now. So this seems fairly as far as the finances are concerned, I won't be too worried. Okay, 1.7 million in season tickets. That's good. For sponsorship of $775,000. Okay, so yeah, the income seems fairly consistent expenditure wise. Okay, it's been taxes, that's always hurts. That's because you do not know where the other expenses are in Football Manager. Looking at the squad breakup, at least from wages perspective, we do not have star player. Okay, 3 important players, 6 regular starters, 6 fringe players. So where does this money go? That's a lot of youngsters in the club. And I can see there's a regular starter on 10,000 wage, a fringe player on 8,000 wage. A fringe player on 8,000 seems way too high. We need to look into those once we get into the squad. Looking at the financial fair play, okay, we are fairly good on that. I mean, we should not have fair play concerns as of now. Okay, that's it probably for the finances, at least now. Looking into the competitions, I mean, League One, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, EFL Cup. Okay, fairly standard here. Okay, the fixtures, I mean, we have a tough one at Derby on the opening day. That'll be exciting. Looks a fairly even spread of fixtures, so that's good. That's always good from a squad perspective. Looking into the staff now, and I can see there's already 17 members of staff in the club, which is good, which means I do not have to go and shop for staff, which is something that I really like. This is a good assistant manager we have. We can do a bit better, but for now it will be okay. A decent coach as well, so yeah, it looks good. Okay, so now finally we are at the squad, and the first look, I kind of like the squad. I mean, we've got a bunch of players. Jason Kerr is injured. That's a bit of a bummer. Jordan Jones, he's the guy on 8,000. He's also injured. So we've got a few injury concerns here. Yeah, the squad overall, at the first look, it looks good. Of course, we have to go in deeper and look into the players themselves in much more depth. Charlie Wyke is our most expensive player at £10,000 per week. 30-year-old striker. That's something that we might have to change going forward. I mean, we have to look for slightly younger players. The 6 players on loan that we have got in. Just looking at the different players, seems slightly weak on the left back side. Looking at our key player, Jason Kerr, looks a good centre back. We have Martin Gabo on loan from Fulham. Looks like a very solid winger, can play both left and right sides. Should be an important player for us in this season. Looking at the tactic, I mean, this is not the final tactic we'll play, but this is the best 11 as far as our assistants are saying. Let's get into the squad planner now. And as we said before, I mean, poor positional depth at left backs are a problem. And we do not have any. I mean, and we've got a couple of players there, but both of them are first choice in different positions. So the only one we have is Tom Pierce. So a clear shopping list right away is the defensive positions, and it will be an important position. We have to look into the wage budget here, and this can become a big problem. Other than that, I mean, defensive midfield and defensive right could be positions to strengthen as well. Ideally, I would like to have another central midfielder as well, because there also we are at 2.5. Ideally, I would like to buy 4 players. But we do not have the wage or the transfer budget to do that, so we will have to make do with whatever we have. So we've gone ahead and created a recruitment focus for a left back, and we're getting a couple of recommendations already. One is in Portsmouth, the other in Rotherham. I do not know whether we will be able to sign them, but it's a good start. We've also gone ahead and started searching for the new scout and goalkeeping coach. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for joining, and we will soon see you in episode 2